Hello, animal communicators, and welcome to this week's live power training, the place to come for all your top tips, hints, hacks, and sometimes complete strategies that support you in up-leveling your communication work from ordinary to extraordinary, because that's all I or the animals want for you. If you don't know me, my name is Sarah Jane LeBlanc. I am the host of this YouTube space or this Facebook group, wherever you might be seeing me. And it's always my pleasure to bring hints, tips, hacks, anything at all that will help you up level your animal communication work. So today I want to talk about confidence, because confidence is the one thing that stops people from moving forward with their dreams to be an animal communicator, or even when they've started animal communication, a lack of confidence either in yourself or in your capability can actually prevent you from progressing and continuing on this beautiful, amazing, and completely magical journey of animal communication. So today I really want to drill down on confidence. And it was something that was inspired by my class last night with students on my program, where we were really delving deep and diving deep into mindset and the power of the mind. Because here's the thing, my training's evolved over 20 years of teaching this incredible topic. And about 10 years ago, I did my training in belief clearing, and that has really influenced how I teach and the strategies that I teach. Because here's the thing, we all know that the mind is a powerful place. It's a place that can either spur us on or it can hold us back, and the mind will always tell a story. So I've known that for a long time, and I'm very clear and have been very clear for many, many years that if you're not prepared or committed to your own inner work and reflecting on your practice, learning from your practice so that you can grow and evolve your practice, you are not going to move forward as an animal communicator. I've always known that, but I've always been very sensitive and delicate in sharing that message, because I'm a kind person, a supportive person that wants to help people. But where I've been the last few years is just being much more direct on that. So this is what this training is all about. And I'm being super direct because there's no point in me BSing around it in any way whatsoever. If you get stuck in your communication work, you have a choice. You have a choice. If you have a bad experience, you have a choice. If it doesn't go as well as you wanted it to go, you still have a choice. You might feel yuck and you might want to hide under the duvet and eat ice cream. I'm up for that. I've been there, done that, and occasionally go there. The thing is, you don't want to stay there. So that's the key teaching here. You don't want to stay there. You want to find a way to get yourself up, dust yourself down, and get back in the saddle. Because here's the thing, what you tell yourself is really, really important. And if you're under the duvet eating ice cream, telling yourself, I'm rubbish, I can't do this, I'll never be able to do this, why did I think I could communicate with animals? If that's the story that you're telling yourself, that's the story you're going to believe, and that's going to influence the action that you take, which is likely to not continue with this work. However, here's the mindset hack. Let yourself have that moment of doom and gloom. Have your pity party. There's something powerful about a pity party, because that's when you can bring yourself the love, the care, and the compassion that injured, wounded part of you needs in that moment. The trick is just not to stay there too long. So when you've had a adequate amount of time in your pity party place, you want to be able to change that narrative. So that story that tells you that you're rubbish and you're no good, you want to change that narrative to something more supportive, something more empowering, something that will help you take a different action. So when you start to shift that from, okay, I didn't do a great job then, but I've got the skills, the resources, the people, the contacts, the places to go where I can start to turn that around. And if you don't have those skills, people, or places to go, you need to find them. If you're here in this group, if you're in my Facebook group, then you reach out here. So you want to be able to tap into something that will help you brush yourself down, because you want to find your way to change your narrative to something better, which might simply be, okay, yesterday was not a good day for me to be communicating with animals. Maybe you didn't have enough sleep. Maybe you weren't hydrated enough. Maybe you had other things on your mind. We are human beings. We are not machines. So be kind and gentle to yourself and reflect on what happened. This is where you grow. You know, that you become more effective in the reflection on your practice. So reflect on what didn't go well. Look at why it didn't go well. Were there extenuating circumstances? Had you maybe not had good sleep? Had you maybe not eaten that day, or maybe not eaten well that day and filled yourself on junk food or chocolate because you were running on empty? All these things impact in your communication work. So really reflect on that and then look at how you can change to a more positive, supportive, empowering narrative. So it might be, yesterday wasn't a great day for me because of X, Y, and Z, but I'm committed to this journey and I'm committed to giving this another go. And then what action are you going to take from there? You're going to take a much more positive action that supports you in your animal communication journey. So just a quick recap on that. Are you seeing the difference? Everything starts with a thought. That thought then creates the feeling, and that feeling then generates the action. So you want to be watching those thoughts. If your thoughts are stuck in, I can't do this, I'll never be able to do this. And if you're on a program, maybe you're saying, why did I spend money on this program? I'm so rubbish, I still can't do it. If you're giving yourself that narrative, then that's going to lead to feelings of despondency, negativity, maybe even sadness, depression, and hopelessness because you can't fulfill your dream. You can't see how you can fulfill your dream to be of service to the animals and to be able to communicate and connect with animals. So when you're in that feeling space, your action is likely to do nothing. Switch over to here, change the thought, that then changed the feeling. And when the feeling is one that shifts from that low level vibrational energy of I can't do this, I'm rubbish, I'll never be able to do it, so okay, yesterday wasn't a bad day, but I can give this another go. I can make sure that I have enough sleep, I can make sure that I'm hydrated, I can reach out for support, I can get some guidance on better questions to ask. When you're in that thought frame, then the feeling that you have is going to be an elevated one, and you're going to have a feeling of hope. You're going to have a feeling of trust. You're going to have a feeling of potentiality. And from that feeling place, you're going to take a very different action because you will be taking action. You'll be reaching out for support. You will be reading up books. You'll be looking at your modules if you're in a training program. You'll be reaching out. And if you've got nobody to reach out to, please reach out to me here. This is what I'm here for. So you're going to reach out, you're going to take that action, and then you're going to get back in the saddle and you're going to take the steps that you need to take for you to fulfill your dream of being able to connect and communicate with animals. So that's my top hack for you today. It's a mindset hack. Watch your thoughts. Your thoughts create your feeling, your feelings create the behavior. So you want to course correct and short circuit any negative feeling to switch it over to here, where it's a more positive thought, which creates a more positive feeling, which creates a positive action that will support you in your journey to animal communication. And this is where our confidence gets impacted, because when we're over here and we're giving it yada on how rubbish we are, that really impacts our confidence. A bad feedback from a client impacts our confidence. Not being able to make a connection with the animal impacts our confidence. Not feeling secure that you actually did hear them and you think it's all the voices in your head, that impacts your confidence. And when your confidence is impacted negatively enough, sadly, the reality is it can actually stop you from taking action, and it will stop you from moving forward in your dreams to fulfill your mission here on this earth, to deepen your connection with animals and to hear them speak, and for you to be able to speak back to them. That's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video, because this is what you're interested in doing. So whether you're new in the game and you don't have enough confidence yet to even get started, whether you've been in the game a while, you've had your confidence knocked and you need to get back in the saddle, wherever you are on your journey, we all know what it's like to have confidence knocked. And if you want to learn even more about how you can overcome confidence knocks, how you can overcome a negative mindset so that you can really set yourself up for success with your animal communication work, you do not want to miss my event happening at the end of this month, which is called Increase Your Animal Communication Confidence. Does what it says on the tin. If you want to join me for a whole 2 weeks, a really deep immersion in how to overcome a limiting mindset, how to tackle your self-doubt and your low confidence so that you can increase your confidence, not only in yourself, but in your animal communication capability, then come and join me on this event. It starts Tuesday, the 29th of October, and it runs for 2 weeks. Type yes in the comments below, and I will send you all the details. I'm about that much close to having it finished. It'll be finished in the next hour, and I'll be able to send you out all the information. So type yes in the comments below if you want all the lowdown on how you can work with me for 2 whole weeks and building and increasing your confidence so you can really step into the animal communicator that you desire to be, that you deserve to be, and you are absolutely put on this planet to be. Let me know with a yes in the comments, and I will see you inside that event. I can't wait. Until then, happy communicating always.